RTP2, quem vê, quer ver.
Muito bom dia e bem-vindo à Terra um Só País, um espaço de autoria da comunidade Baha'i de Portugal. O programa de hoje vai ser dedicado à Escola Baha'i de Verão, de 2010, que decorreu em agosto passado, em Val de Santarém. Este programa vai ser completado com a entrevista ao Professor Bushrui. Quem se lembra da Escola Baha'i de Verão, de há 10 anos atrás, em Monchique, com certeza que se recorda do Professor Bushrui. Ele é um autor, poeta, crítico, tradutor e especialista na obra de Kahlil Gibran. É também professor da cadeira Baha'i de Paz e vive em Washington, D.C. Vamos então ouvir as palavras sábias deste eminente palestrante da comunidade Baha'i de Portugal.
وسهمك محبوب المشتاق وقضاك أمل العارفين أسألك بمحبوبية نفسك وبأنوار وجهك بأن تنزل علينا عن شطر حديتك ما يقربنا إلى نفسك فما استقم يا إلهي.
We are living a tremendous global crisis. What is there in the Baha'i teachings that can help the peoples of the world to overcome this crisis?
I think what is very essential for the peoples of the world to develop a unified vision of what they want this world to be like. This unified vision has been very clearly stated by the founder of the Baha'i faith, Baha'u'llah. And this unified vision has really three major principles. One, first of all, is that the human race is one race, that is the unity of the human race, number one. Number two, that there is a unity of all the religions and really the cultural traditions. Because take, for example, the great literatures of the world. The greatest of all poets, right, are universalists, really. You read, in European tradition, you read Shakespeare, you read Dante, you read Goethe, and you find that although they belong to different nations, yet the great poetic vision is one of human solidarity, of unity, of understanding, of bringing people together. And therefore this, so unity of race, unity of religion and culture, and then finally the unity of everything, which is the ultimate reality, which is God himself. Now if we can understand this, and it's not the traditional understanding of the deity, let's call it the ultimate reality. There is no doubt. Whether you say it's God, it's not God, it's not the issue. The issue is there is an ultimate reality. This ultimate reality has a branch which is physical reality, which is science, really. And then there is, which is cosmos, then there is ethos, which is the ethical, the principles, let's say the ethics, right, by which we can conduct. And the ultimate reality is that spiritual dynamic power which is really beyond our understanding, but manifests itself and demonstrates itself in very many ways.
From time to time, we hear politicians, CEO, analysts claiming for a new world order. It's obvious that the world equilibrium is upset. What should be the pillars of a new world order?
Again, basing on what I've said earlier, I think the one thing is to have a system whereby this world order can function. Now, we need a uniform system of currency, right? We need a uniform system of weights and measures. We need a uniform system of course, many of the things that differ from country to country, but we have to have a global system that becomes into operation. Also, we need a system where there is a central authority. Now, globalization is like, you know, something not under control. Here, there's confusion. It goes down, comes up. Who's included, who's not included, and the regulation that has to be in place. And in addition to all that is, how do you guarantee collective security? Because one of the major issues today is, how can I have collective security? How can I have security as an individual, as a nation, and then finally the whole community itself? So Baha'u'llah spoke about collective security. In addition to this, there is something else that we have to come to an understanding with, which is social justice. And social justice means that I think there's a American Lebanese poet, Kahlil Gibran, who met Abdul Baha'i in America, drew a painting of his, has this to say. He said, when you go to the market, don't leave it with people having empty hands. Share it. So this concept of sharing the bounties and the gifts that are bestowed upon us is the foundation of that system.
Given so much turmoil, distress and violence in the world, is it really possible to believe that human beings can come together in unity?
Well, let's look at the history of the world. I mean, briefly, if you see how we have evolved. At the beginning, we lived in caves, right? And we had, the nucleus was the human family. Security and survival dictated that we should develop into the tribe. Security and survival dictated that we should create the city-state. Security and survival, and of course there is elements of sharing, right? Economics. How can we work together? Security and survival allowed another development, which is the city, the nation-state. All right, this is a logical progression. What is next? The international state. At the beginning, we were families fighting each other. Then we became tribes fighting each other. Then we became city-states fighting each other. Then we became nations fighting each other. Now really, you will not find war between nation and nation. This is gone. You have wars within nations, you see. It's a big difference. But yes, I have every confidence that one day this world will become unified and we will live in peace. There is no way. It's a promise that has been given. It has been a dream by poets, prophets, men of vision, right?